Good afternoon, teammates. This is Jill Ashburner with the LiveWELL team. Thank you for joining me today for our live virtual event. We're going to take you on a walkthrough of the LiveWELL website, as well as the LiveWELL portal and some other resources that are available to you. This will be recorded and posted on the LiveWELL website if you need to go back and refer to it again, or if you need to send it to another one of your teammates to help them get started on their LiveWELL incentives. So thank you for, again, joining me today. This is the LiveWELL website. So this is accessible through People Connect, directly from People Connect under the teammate site. And it is also accessible through your phone or your tablet or your personal computer. This is outside this particular address, email address, or website address is available outside the firewall. So you can certainly access it at home if you are away from your workstation, and you can also access it through your phone in the Teammate app. So we certainly are excited to be able to show you this. This is the main page. It gives you a little overview of the programs and incentives. Remember, this year there are some a few new changes to our program. You have 3 incentives and 1 requirement for taking your health survey. So there is a physical, a financial, and a personal well-being incentive part to the program. These incentives are paid out for anyone that is on the health plan, and we'll get into that in just a minute, but they're available to any member of Atrium. So all teammates are able to participate in some of these programs, but the incentives are only paid out if you are on the benefits plan. So the next thing that we want to look at is the personal health survey. This is a great way to get started. So go into your LiveWELL portal. We'll go here in just a few minutes. You'll log into your LiveWELL portal. That's the same CHS Atrium username and password that you would use to access your HR portal or check your email. So you'll go in there and take a very short survey. Once you've completed that, you want to decide, look at the 3 other pillars of well-being. So first, let's look at physical. And let's say you had a wellness exam. You're going to go in and put your information in there as to your date, the name of the provider, and the location. And that is all you need to do to enter the information for your annual wellness exam. Once you put that information in, you would be able to see the reward within 24 hours. So if you're not due for your exam, or for instance, if you, if your provider, if your exam is not until later in the year, we will take any exam that was done, and wellness exam that was done from October 1st of 2019 to current date. So just know that. And but if that's not something that you need to do this year, if your doctor says, hey, you can wait another year to have that done, maybe you want to consider the health coaching for prevention action. So what this will encourage is you will schedule an appointment to work with a health coach. You'll have 2 telephonic sessions. The first one will be about 20 to 25 minutes, and then about 4 weeks later, you'll have a follow-up call. So you'll kind of check in and see how you're doing on your prevention goals. Another option here is the care management program. So let's say you have diabetes and you're working with MedCost on managing your medicines and your values and all that. You can use that as your physical well-being incentive. If you are going to participate in the AMADA program, which will be coming out soon, that also counts. And then if you are pregnant and doing the Smart Starts program, that also counts for physical well-being. So as you may know, this year we don't have a specific healthy weight reward, but there is a way to get physical well-being incentive for participating in a weight loss program. So for instance, if you've gone through Carolina's weight management, or you have participated in Weight Watchers, you can use that information in order to get the physical well-being incentive. All right, so next we're going to go to financial well-being. So This is very similar to the way it was last year. We have educational opportunities. The easiest way to participate in this is to pick one of these on-demand webinars, watch it at your convenience, whether you're at work or at home, and then at the end of the webinar, you'll get a code, and you're going to go in and put that code into your LiveWELL portal. And again, we'll be looking at that in just a minute. So there's plenty of options to pick from there. Another option for financial well-being is to do a Carolina Care one-on-one RX consultation. So you'll make an appointment, you'll schedule an appointment and do a virtual assessment. You can schedule right here from the website. And you will do a phone conversation to review the medications that you're on, make sure you're getting the best price and from the best place. So that they will provide you with a code and give you credit for that as well. And a third option for financial well-being is the Advanced Directives webinar. This is an on-demand webinar that you can participate in to learn about filling out your advanced directives. So those are some options for you for financial well-being. Now we're going to go back to personal well-being. So there's quite a few different things here to pick from to address personal well-being. You have another coaching opportunity here. This is an accountability coach. So very similar, you'll have a first call that lasts about 20 to 25 minutes, and then 4 weeks later, whatever goal that you set with the coach, you'll do a quick follow-up call. You can schedule these appointments in your portal, your LiveWELL portal, and these are over the phone. The accountability coaching is a little different from the prevention coaching in that you'll be setting a goal specific to, let's say you need to work on some better sleep habits, or you're considering running a 5K, or you want to lose weight. It's more of setting a health goal and working with them on accountability for that. There's also some on-demand webinars. So each of these webinars is 30 minutes or less, and you've got a variety of different topics here. And you can watch them at your convenience. At the end, you get a code, which you go in to put into your LiveWELL portal. Champion. So if you are a LiveWELL champion or a compassion champion, we highly encourage you to go in and fill out the information that is asked in that. And when you get into your LiveWELL portal, you want to just make sure that you are attending the meetings, the monthly meetings for the LiveWELL champions or the compassion champions. If you are participating in things that you're doing, and you're creating a bulletin board, or you're encouraging your team to do some challenges, things like that, so that all of that information is there. We will eventually, hopefully in the next week or so, have a specific tab over here just for champions. So if you feel like you have a real passion for being the LiveWELL champion, please go in and explore that, because that is a great option for you to be able to get personal well-being credit, but also help your team to become healthier. We will have some more information coming up on the diversity certificate program later in the year, and then mental health first aid. So if you have completed the 8-hour mental health first aid course, whether the one that they've done virtually since COVID started, or if you did it in January, February, or early March in the in-person class, you can go in and put that information in to the LiveWELL portal. Now, if you volunteer, I know a lot of the volunteer programs have been made a little more virtual, or some of them have maybe subsided for the time being. But if you are donating blood, 2 opportunities there. So if you've done, if you do it 2 times, you get 2 hours per donation, and you need 4 hours in order to get the credit. So you can use that blood donation, which we highly encourage you to do, and greatly appreciate you for doing that. You can also look in the Atrium Health Service portal and see some other opportunities available for you there. If you are a physician or APP, you can complete the Mayo Clinic Wellbeing Index and get incentive credit that way. So lots of opportunities there to find exactly what works for you and addresses your personal well-being. Yeah, this is a fun new page. This is our Get Fit with LiveWELL. So you can start by doing an activity assessment, and then every Tuesday we do a Toned Up Tuesday. We post these out on Yammer, but they're also listed on this page. You can follow this in streams and be able to look at these at your convenience. And we have added most recently some fun cardio routines that we did at CMC on the rooftop. So check those out. The prevention and wellness is a full link here to different things. We've got challenges. These are some fun things that you can do with your family or with your teams. You simply print off one of these that you're interested in and post it on your refrigerator or at your desk. Put it in your car, somewhere that you can access it and make the check marks on it. These are just simply for fun, ways to encourage you to make yourself a little healthier and to get others involved. I won't go through each of these, but we've got family health information here, lots of information on sleep. We know how important our sleep is. There is a new webinar for incentive credit on sleep, so you can access that. There's also a quiz and a diary here to give you some more information on sleep. We've got a heart health link. There's some information about MedCost, medical nutrition therapy. So if you're participating in medical nutrition therapy, you get up to 6 visits per year if you qualify and if you're on the benefits plan. This is a meeting with a registered dietitian in order to help you with your diet. And then for our nutrition page, lots of great information here. Some stories, a few webinars, and just some great overall information here. Resilience. So this is one of the pages that's been viewed quite a bit lately, especially with kids going back to school and with COVID. These are some resources to be able to help you with your mental well-being. We do a weekly midday mindfulness meditation on Wednesday if you want to join live, and we also have some of those recorded on demand. The links there to join live are listed, and those are really short, fun ways to just take a few minutes of stillness into your day. We also have some webinars here for you and some additional resources. In addition to this link, I also encourage you to go up to the hardship support tab from the Teammate site. There's some more resources here under the mental health link. It's a reminder of EAP, of our behavioral health helpline, and we also have a time-sensitive app called My Strength that you can access, and this is available for your family, your friends, and all of our teammates as well. This is available through the end of September, so take advantage of this and download the app. There is a little happy hour that we recorded so that you can learn how to walk through and get access to that. So lots of more information here on mental health support. So please do go to the hardship support link there for more mental well-being resources. So in addition to that, there's Time Out for Prevention, there's some tobacco cessation resources, and then weight loss program resources as well. There's a FAQ and some additional resources. So please take advantage of all of these different things for LiveWELL. And if you go back to the main programs and incentive page, you will see how to log into your Total Health portal. But one thing I do want to call out is that we have a digital calendar this year that is on the homepage of LiveWELL. So look at that. There's some great stories and videos there, and we have some important dates highlighted for you there. So now we're going to look at the LiveWELL portal. So this is where you go to log in. And again, this is your Atrium username and password. And once you do that, you get entered right into the LiveWELL portal. This one you can access through the Teammate app in your phone if you have that. So you can go in and take your survey directly from your phone. The Assess Your Wellbeing is the direct link to your survey. This page is what we call your dashboard. So you can access each one of these: physical well-being, financial, and personal, either over here on the left-hand side or from the main page, the dashboard page. We have some additional resources here for you. We have some more stress management resources, and then we also have some challenges. So we had 2 fitness challenges that came up, and since those have already gone through, let me log back in. Those were June and July, so we had some winners that received some fun prizes. We will have a new one coming in mid-September that will be sort of a general health challenge. So we encourage you to participate in that, and everybody that participates gets registered for some prizes. And then we'll have another one in October that focuses on the water bottle reduction campaign that we've got going on. So one thing that you'll see with this is the rewards. So if you've completed any of these as you complete these different incentives, you will get a green check mark, and it'll show when you completed the award. The Assess Your Wellbeing, your health survey, it will say eligible. It will not say achieved, because this one is not worth an incentive amount this year, but it is required in order to get the other incentives. The other ones will say awarded or achieved, or will say achieved here as you complete them, and it'll have the date. So remember, we had quite a few, we had three different payouts this year. That's one of the wonderful enhancements of LiveWELL 2020, was that all of the incentives are paid out within the calendar year. So if you want to take a quick peek at the incentive flyer, we can go through what those look like. If you are on the individual plan, each one, the physical, financial, and personal well-being, are $250 a piece once you complete them, and that is worth a total of $750. And the family, same exact incentives, are $500 a piece for a maximum of $1,500 if you're on the family plan. So these are the deadlines. If you did it early in the year, but before February 17th, you've already been paid out March 20th. We had a June 8th deadline, which was paid out July the 10th. And then our final deadline, this is the important one, October 12th. So make sure to complete all of your incentives. Make sure you have all of your green check marks by October 12th, and then that will be paid out November the 13th. So if you were enrolled in the HSA, the health savings plans for 2020, this incentive money goes into your health savings account. If you chose the copay plan, then the money goes into an incentive account. So there's a little more information on the flyer and on our website as well for that. In order to get the incentive credit, we'll just look at a couple of these. So for the physical well-being, once you click on that tab, you'll see that you can enter the information for completing your annual wellness exam, or if you choose to do the prevention action coaching, you can click there and schedule an appointment with a health coach. Or if you did medical nutrition therapy or one of the other weight loss programs, you can enter that information there. Same with financial well-being. Whichever option you choose here, this is where you go to enter that special code that you get at the end of your appointment or the end of the webinar. And same for personal well-being. So if you're doing the coaching, you can schedule your coaching there. If you watch one of the on-demand webinars, you enter that information there. If you're a Compassion or LiveWELL champion, you can enter the required information there. And then also for the diversity, the mental health, and the volunteer hours. So this is how you go in to enter your information for all of that. Another thing that you may want to do is under your profile, you can look at your, actually I'm going to go back to your Assess Your Wellbeing. So once you've completed your survey, you can go and download the report so that you can get access to your report, and you can see if you've taken it over the last couple of years, you can kind of see how you're trending and see how you're doing there. All right, so we've gone through the LiveWELL portal. We have also gone through the LiveWELL website, and next we're going to look at Yammer. So LiveWELL has its own Yammer page. You will also notice that we have a champion page. This is a private group, but if you are a LiveWELL champion, you can ask to join. We will grant you access to that, and you'll get lots of timely updates to be able to share with your team. The general LiveWELL website, though, has lots of different weekly and sometimes daily tips here. Anytime we post something on Toned Up Tuesdays or for the meditations, we like to post those on there as well. And then on the right hand side here, you'll see some different documents that are pinned. So you have access to that at all times. So please join the LiveWELL Yammer site, and then under the settings, you can have the notifications emailed to you anytime there's a new posting. And one last thing that I want to call out is that we also now have a podcast. So if you will look at, if you go into streams, if you'll follow streams, go into streams and look at LiveWELL, you can see I have access to the podcast. Those come out every 2 weeks. And the most recent one is with Dr. Cosenza and discussing prevention, which is our message for September, both August and September. So Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for taking the time to review the LiveWELL website. I encourage you today, while it's fresh in your mind, to go in and check to see if all of your green check marks are on there, and also explore some of the other avenues and resources that are available to you. So thank you again for joining me today, and live well.